Hey, what's going on? Welcome to Heart, where we get a little wacky and goofy, talk about games and movies. And today we're going to be talking about Jujutsu Kaisen 0, a prequel movie to the anime Jujutsu Kaisen. I did not know this was a prequel. Imagine being so dumb that you didn't know Jujutsu Kaisen 0 was a prequel to Jujutsu Kaisen 1. Ah, my. But I went anyways with the boys, only finding out right before that it was a prequel. And the only reason why I'm emphasizing on that is because I would have loved to see Mori Todori. I really thought he was going to just show up at the end or at some point to kind of give reference to where the fuck this is taking place in the whole series. I'm pretty sure it's roughly a year before the anime. But it follows a character that has been name dropped a bunch of times, and he's also in one of the intros. I'll see if I can find it and I'll put it up. Him, or I don't know. I'll just hope, I don't know. Maybe it's there, maybe it's not. Who knows if I'm pointing at anything right now. But it follows a character, Yuta. God damn it. This episode's going to have a lot of AI saying what the name is because I don't know any names. That's the one thing with anime for me. I butcher all anime names. I'm just saying it now. I'll put a picture up of the character. Put a picture up of the character too, so that'll help of my butchering of them apparently. So we follow Yuta Akatsuku.
Yuta Okotsu.
He's our main protagonist. He's haunted by the spirit of his friend who died when he was younger in front of his eyes. She got hit by a car when they were like 7 or something like that. But they had a promise to be together forever with these rings that they got each other. So when Rika dies, her spirit is cursed and she manifests as this big monster, like a Kingdom Hearts Xehanort type of deal, like a that just watches over Yuta basically, or it just kind of acts upon itself. Basically, if he's ever getting bullied, if people are picking on him, it will just, pick him up and shake their lunch money out or something, or rip their heads off, somewhere in between there. So Yuta basically gives up because this curse is hurting so many people. And then that's where Gojo, our hot dad, comes in. He wants Yuta to join Jujutsu High, to where he becomes a first year. And that's where you see that he's in the same year as characters that we already know. He's in the same year as Panda, Togue, Maki. And that was awesome because they got a ton of screen time. And those characters, I loved them in the anime. So that was a lot. That I actually enjoyed seeing when they were in first year. That was something I didn't think I wanted, but when I got it was cool. Another nice thing was you basically saw, I would say you almost saw all of the other characters from the anime too. You saw a bunch of the faculty, some of the third year students, including like the guy who really likes Jennifer Lawrence, that one guy.
Jennifer Lawrence とか
Another fan favorite, the dude with the tie who goes into overtime, that dude. He was dope. They gave him this one random moment of, I don't know, 30 seconds of just straight banger action, and you were just like, wow, okay, thank you for that fan service out of nowhere. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting a little bit off track here, but you follow Yuta and then all of these other different characters from the anime, so it's like nice to see where he all fits in. And I guess what I did like about it was, instead of them giving you prequel to other characters, because normally I don't care about the universe, I just start with episode 1 and I'm cool, it's all good. And then if there's, I don't know, movie, I'm like, I don't really care. But this movie at least gave context to a character who they've alluded to a bunch of times, who I'm assuming now is going to be really important in season 2. He's probably going to join our main crew there, and that'll be cool. So like story-wise, like it was fine. There were 2 parts that drove me insane. Like when the main bad guy pulls up with his whole crew, and he's like, hey, we're going to attack Tokyo tomorrow at whatever time. Be there. And they're like, okay, so they are there. It's like nobody thought that this was a diversion of some sort. Nobody thought that this was like, what the fuck, guys? I was like, what the fuck? Like, where's that? But that's just anime logic right there, honestly. So nothing you can do there, I guess. And I also didn't really like the main character. Like, I really didn't like Yuta that much. He whines the entire movie. He just whines. I guess he has good reason for it, but it's just so annoying. He's like Zenitsu when Zenitsu's awake. He just fucking whines the whole time, and you're like, shut up, go back to sleep. And then there's one point where this guy Yuta goes super badass, and you're like, all right, this is sick. And he seems to get better from there. That's basically the end of the movie though, so I don't know. Hopefully he's better than the anime, honestly. I really appreciate it at the end. Somewhat spoiler, but like not really, because instead of it being like a clash, like in Harry Potter, there's like the the 2 different, or Marvel, they have the 2 different color beams going or something. It's like set up for that to happen. and then it's just like obliterated. Just that is not a thing. They just One Punch Man's the fuck out of them. It's just it was cool. I was like, okay, I appreciated how fast they clean that up. Like that's like how I expected it to happen. Also, as cool as our Big Daddy Gojo was, it definitely, my buddy mentioned it afterwards that he made some like questionable decisions. I'll leave it at that, but made some interesting decisions. My friend was like, he's kind of being a little shady, and I was like, yeah, it's a little shady. And also the main villain is in the anime, so at the end of the movie, spoilers I guess, but like it's not, because he's in the anime. That's what I mean. It seems like they killed him, you know what I mean? And they heavily imply that he was killed, but he's in the anime just with a scar. So why just let him escape? Why even, whatever. But yeah, I don't know, it was a fun movie. I just hate prequels. I hate being forced to know all this extra knowledge that I just literally don't care about, because I want to see what happens next. But that's why this one was good, because at least the main character is going to be extremely important next season, hopefully. I don't know, I don't read the manga, so I am unsure. Yeah, and then the nice extra shine with getting those other 3 second-year students in was nice, because those are dope characters. I love those characters, they're sick. I'm gonna give this movie a solid 7 hearts, 70%. Yeah, I really have not much else to say. There was a slight end credit scene that I guess put it in time, where put it into present day. So that was also cool. Yeah, it's an enjoyable movie. Didn't think it was anything crazy or special. Slowly paced, but good action. So yeah, I think 70%, 7 hearts, solid score. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you have a good day, afternoon, night, evening, whatever time you're on. Daylight savings sucks. Enjoy everything. All right, bye.